You know, for some people who watch my live stream, I said there was going to be a bottom seed team that was going to win, especially in the NFC. And I wasn't surprised that Washington beat Detroit because Jaden Daniels, there's something magical about the way he plays and the way Washington plays. And they beat Detroit 45-31. And they're moving on to the NFC Championship game, waiting to win of the LA Rams and Philadelphia Eagles. They were very poised and they played their game. I think that Dan Campbell's antics, you play cute football, you do a lot of cutest stuff, you don't play no defense, and sooner or later it's going to catch up to you. You've looked like arguably the second or third best team the last 2 years, and now you're knocked out. And Washington played a flawless game. It's almost like they took a page out of what the Buffalo Bills did and beat beat this team. Detroit has got to be majorly crushed. You spent all your year being the number one seed or trying to be. Injuries caught up with you, but a lot of gutsy plays, a lot of trickeration, a lot of things to get home seed and to get knocked out. And it's got to be crushing. For some people, they're going to look at it as a big upset. For me, I'm not, because I thought that Jaden Daniels, the way he's been playing, he's very poised. He's like wise beyond his years. It's like he's got like a combo thing of a Patrick Mahomes kind of vibe going meets Doug Williams. It's just poise. It's just like a discipline. It's like he sees the field. He doesn't have any doubts. He's a feel-good story, and he's the kind of story the NFL needs right now. And the young man has no fear in him. He got ice in the veins. Some people question if they're real. I have no doubt about it. I have no doubt about it. Now I can't say about. I have to think about who wins out the Rams and Philadelphia. But I will say this: he got a good chance to lead this Washington team, and I wasn't surprised. I've been watching Detroit play. That game against the Bills was indicative of the gambling and trying different things and trying to play, but you don't play no defense. You hoping. And Jared Goff, who looked pretty good in spurts, but has had some bad games. That game against Houston, how they still won that game, I still to this day don't know how they won that game. You got a blueprint how to get at him. There were games that he looked very vulnerable and taking sacks, bad picks. He's had those in his DNA, And I'm just looking at some of the guys out there playing, the quarterback, it makes a difference. And kid you not, because some of these guys are chameleons, Not going to compare him to Sam Darnold because he's a better quarterback, but then Jared's like a better version of that. But this was not exactly a surprise if you followed. I just think that the gimmicks and the way Dan Campbell been coaching and things they done, you can't play like that and not expect to get beaten because you're playing at such a level where you're looking kind of reckless, So it's one of those things that Now, I did say Philadelphia is the best team that I've seen out the NFC. So we'll see what that means as far as their defense goes. We'll see what this all means. But anyway, let's give Washington their moment to shine. Been coached really well and have no doubts that they can do things, and they look good. Some people were surprised they beat Tampa Bay. I wasn't shocked over that. This ain't really much of a surprise to me either, because I don't really think that there's a lot that separate these teams, especially in the NFC. I just don't. I mean, you're looking at Rutgers, but once you get bound to it, you got to remember who is really the great quarterback in the NFC. Keep it 100. Are you thinking Jared Goff's that dude? Did you think Baker Mayfield could be in an argument? Jalen Hurts is kind of like gets maligned. He doesn't get his due. Matthew Stafford. There's a lot of, but who really does stand out as a quarterback in the NFC? Because it really is all the actions in the AFC. That's the fact. And that's no diss to what Jaden Daniels is doing because he's a rookie. He's very poised. And he looks, all this talk about Bo Nixon and some of these other guys. No, Jaden Daniels is the rookie of the year. And this Washington team is very dangerous. Playing with house money, they could fool around and go to the show. I'm telling you, Daniels has kind of got that elements of Patrick Mahomes fight, come back, don't give up, and that Doug Williams coldness where they look. So anyway, congratulations to Washington. No one's going to say Detroit choked or nothing like that. They shouldn't say that. They just didn't play well. They were without starters, but their defense let them down. And Dan Campbell did a lot of token crazy stuff, and it just backfired. Then sometimes it catches up. That's what happened. So please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another initiative. If you like it, hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. Congratulations, Washington. I'm out.